Godspeed and party on.
Spencer Lazar here at the Arnold Fit Expo with UFC heavyweight Matt Mitrione. So obviously kind of your neck of the woods here, so that brings you out?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Fahrenheit Nutrition asked me to come out and do a little signing for them, and I've never been out to the Arnold's before, so I'm actually pretty excited about it.
This is madness, man. It's just hectic even walking through. Do you feel kind of even small next to some of these guys, which is a surprise for you?
I do, and actually I enjoy it. So it's kind of nice, you know, kind of, and there's so many big people here that it's easy to kind of get lost in a crowd, so it's not too bad.
Most places you go, you can kind of just be like, you know, muscle your way through the crowd, but for me at least, I gotta watch where I go, you know?
Oh, for sure, dude. Like, you bump into the wrong person, you bump into like a statue. Like, Jesus, guy. You know, it looks like Adonis. You know, it's a trip.
So we didn't get you into arm wrestling competitions or some of these weightlifting competitions or what?
Oh, me and lifting weights only do it because I have to. But I tell you what, I'm looking forward. I was hoping to find some of the grappling tournaments here. Actually, I wanted to enter them, but I kind of figured I might as well. Nobody knows about my ground game, so I might as well keep it a secret.
We know you've been doing actually a little bit. We could divulge a little bit of information with Eddie Bravo in Los Angeles. So how's that coming? Obviously trying to step that game up?
It's good, yeah, man. Eddie and I get along. We have the same kind of goals and same kind of perspective on it quite a bit. And it's good, man. Eddie sees little bits of my game that need development, and he just kind of always makes sure that he modifies it. And doesn't try to change it, just modifies it just enough. And I was working with a guy named Dustin Dennis, or Dustin Killeen down in Fort Lauderdale. And Killeen did a great job working with me also. I'm fortunate where I'm not really locked down any place. And so if I hear about somebody that sounds like a really good guy to work with, I can go and see him, and I don't really have to worry about the jealousy issues about that. Actually, I'm kind of hoping to get out and see Rob Kamen out in LA and do a little stand-up work with him.
So where do you think your game needs the most improvement then? Do you think it's on the jiu-jitsu aspect?
Well, you know, I think jiu-jitsu is crucial, you know, but I think that jiu-jitsu will never pay my bills, and my hands and my shins always will. So, you know, I think that my stand-up development always needs to get work, but if you can't get me to the ground, then you're going to have a pretty rough night. And as a result of that, I kind of feel that probably wrestling and getting back to my feet is always going to be my main focuses.
Yeah. And you mentioned that most of the heavyweights are tied up right now, so in terms of your next fight, you're looking for as either an injured replacement or to wait till things open up? Yeah,
absolutely. You know, and so if I'm an interim replacement, then it kind of sucks for everybody else. They've been modifying for other people because I'm a little bit different than the typical heavyweight. But you know, I promise them I'll give them a great fight. I won't ever try to lay on them and steal around. So I'm ready for that, and I hope they would respect that aspect of it.
What kind of challenges, what kind of guys and maybe names are you looking at to challenge yourself in the UFC heavyweight division? Well,
I mean, eventually I want to get that piece of gold. So I mean, everybody that's a top contender or you know a gatekeeper, I want to test myself against them. I'm not in here to steal paychecks. I'm in here to compete, and I fight because I really enjoy the competition. So you know, if I can go in there and fight against the best in the world and happen to be one of the best in the world, awesome. If I go in there and get my ass kicked by people, then I'm like, you know, this isn't my gig, and I know exactly where I fit in at.
What do you think about the Strikeforce heavyweight tournament, and who do maybe you see coming out on top in there?
Josh Barnett. I think Barnett's is a beast. He's entirely too good to be a sleeper, but I think there's some really big names, and people mess with Josh a little bit too much because of his history. But Josh is a very, very intelligent dude. He's a very, very good fighter, and he's extremely dangerous everywhere he goes. So Barnett would be my pick. It sucks to hit a delay, but I mean, I'm excited to watch Barnett fight.
How about this weekend? Well, who do you think is going to win the main event of Strikeforce?
I'm always going to go with Hendo. I mean, the man's a legend. I love him. So.
Okay. Appreciate the time. Matt Mitrione here at the Arnold Festival.
Godspeed and party on.